Hi everybody, it's Christina from Card Making Magic. Today we're going to make a card with the new 5x7 card and box die set. Now the picture on the front of the box shows you exactly what will be inside. And all my dies are available at CraftStash. Now for 2019 all these dies have been modified, and now within the packs for all the box dies you will get the trellis work included. So to make the card and the box we'll start with the die cutting, and this is the piece that will cut your box. Now you're going to need to cut two of these pieces, and this will not fit through a smaller machine. You will need the die machine, the die cutting machine with the A4 platform to be able to take this size dies. Now from the next die down I want to make a 10-fold card, so I'm going to take this non-cutting edge and put it over the open ends to a folded A4 piece of card. Now the other three pieces, the other three sides will cut, and because this is an open end you'll now end up with two pieces of card. So what you need to do is score one of them down by about 1/2 inch and add your glue along there. And then keeping the pieces together you can now join them at the top, and that will give you your 10 folded card. Now if you were to use this die with the non-cutting edge over the folded end, then that would be the fold. You would have 3 cuts along there, and that would then give you a card that will stand in landscape. Now the next two dies will create the mats for you. One will give you a stitched edge and the other one will give you a scalloped edge. So I have cut mine in pink and in white. So as I said to you earlier, you will now also get the trellis work within the die set, and this is in 2 parts. So what I have done is I've just taken this piece and put it into the middle of some thinner paper, and this now I'm going to use as a stencil on the front of my card. Now I keep all the smaller elements to my die set in a CD wallet, and that makes sure that they never get lost. So this is the sentiment and it's in 2 parts. You can cut this from coloured card or white card or parchment as a backing to your best wishes words. This is the label, and I have corners, flowers and leaves. So I'm going to select the pieces that I want to use and die cut them. So these are the pieces that I've cut. From this long flourish piece I've cut 4. From the label I've cut 4. And then I've cut 3 of everything else just to add the flowers to my cards. But I've cut quite a few more leaves than I would probably need to decorate my flowers. Now because they're all cut just in white card, I'm going to do some colouring, and on the label I'm going to stamp a little sentiment. this panel we're going to add in all these little twirly pieces, and we're going to make sure that all these edges are facing outwards. So that will be along there. Once it's glued in place, you can trim it down as you need it. So that is how that will look once we've glued them in place. So once these are stuck in place, I'm going to add this with some glue to this layer, and then with foam tape on the back I'm adding that to the top layer. So now you can build your flowers into whatever layers you like, and then we're going to add them in a dry run first to our card to see where we would like them. So I'm going to have two small ones and a big one, and we'll add some of the gold strips in. Don't be afraid to break them up. I'm going to pop the sentiment along there, and we'll add the big flower at the side. So into the middle of each of these flowers I'm adding an enamel dot, and then we'll dress the card up a little more with some sequins and make the box to put it in. So there's my finished card, all decorated with sequins and flowers. I've lined the inside with the same dies that I used on the front, and I've added a little verse inside from the Verses collection at Card Making Magic. So now let's make the box to put this card in. So using the same stencil, the same script die, the two colours of Distress Oxides, we're going to add some pattern to both pieces of the box. a really pretty card and its matching box. Created with the 5x7 card and box die set. I've used the stamps inside just to add the verse, and that's all ready now to send. So I hope you've enjoyed the video, and if you have, please join me on the next one, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.